Hello. Good morning. I hope okay. You guys need to tell me if the music's too loud, okay? You guys gotta let me know, cause I can't hear it. Should I make the chat bigger? I feel like I should make the chat bigger. Yeah, that's better. Right? Right? Yeah. Hello! I know it's been a while. It's been quite a while. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was I'm not gonna lie, pretty, like, burnt out from the internet. That actually reminds me, I have a few stories to tell you guys. Oh, you guys will not believe the things I've encountered again. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's beautiful. There's just so much beautiful stuff happening and going on in this world. I can't wait to talk about it. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys had a great new year. I hope you guys had a fantastic new year, and had a good start into the year. God damn, there's really some quite interesting people on this planet. So, I've been spending most of my time offline. Well, while I was spending most of my time offline, I was really just in my bed. My back pain got really bad for some reason, so I just spent my time in bed. I'm not gonna lie, but regardless of that, I'm back. I want to stream more often. I want to stream more regularly again. I know I say that every goddamn time, and then I'm just a piece of shit and I don't do it. The thing is, you guys don't understand. There's just, like, no fun games out right now. Literally no game that's out right now is fun. I don't enjoy any of them. There's a few games I want to play, but the issue is I don't feel like I have the energy for them either. Like, I want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta on stream, but that is a commitment. Like, that's a big commitment, and that's a lot of time. I want to play Persona 4, but I want to play the remake, but the remake's not coming out until who knows when. Probably end of this year. So that's a huge way to get. Hold on, I need to put on some lip gloss. One sec. That's better. It's a huge wait, but I don't want to play it out of order. I don't want to play it out of order. Also, hi guys, hello. I don't like playing games out of order if I can not play them out of order, you know? I gotta scratch my eye. And it makes more sense for the story and for the feeling of it, right? The vibes. And just more like a completionist kind of thing. But, and then it's like, other games are just not fun. Or, like, a lot of the, like, multiplayer games I'm not interested in, or my friends just stop playing. You know? Like, trying to play Lethal Company now, for example, right? It's a good example because it was a huge game back then. It was huge. Everybody was playing it. You could literally ask any friend, they would say yes to play it with you. The mods were up to date. Everything was up to date, whatever. And you could play whenever you wanted, and you could have any mod you wanted. It would work. All the mods were actually functioning. And then with time, people stopped playing it. The mods didn't work anymore. Like, people just gave up on the game, right? So it's like, it's really hard. It's really, really hard to have games survive for a longer time because people have such short attention spans. Listen, I'm not saying I have the best attention, okay? I am one of the worst offenders when it comes to attention and memory. It's insane how bad it is. But I at least like a game. And then the worst part is you get fucking roasted and blamed for liking a game that's a few months old. It's like, why do you still like that game? Just because, like, I don't like hopping on this game and then that game. Like, I don't like doing that. It's like, oh, a new game's out, I completely forget about the game and then just hop onto the other. I understand when there's slow updates. Like, it's the case with Lethal that the updates Updates were slow. It was one dude who was doing it's like a it was a young adult that was taking care of the game and its updates and whatnot, and he was doing multiple projects at the same time, but the game's still fun. And then you obviously have the mods. You have actual good mods that make the game nice, like still playable, right? They're still playable. It's not overloaded. It just adds to it, right? There's quality of life mods. There's extra entities and stuff, extra moons that are actually well made, well developed, right? But then you have the friends who are like, no, I don't like to mod my games. Hey, that's up to you, right? It's completely up to you. But I feel like people need to put in more effort, you know? Like, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. And the thing is, like, game cycles getting shorter and shorter. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Only the bad games stay. Unfortunately, only the bad games will forever stay. The ones that people are addicted to, like League. Speaking of League, remind me of that. I need to say something about League. Lethal Company kind of fell off because similar games spawned that pulled off the mechanics in more interesting and fun ways. I didn't even like Repo as much as I did with Lethal. It's still good as is, but then you also have stuff like Repo and other similar series that twist and tweak the formula. See, I don't have anything against games or game devs or something remaking like a different game and adding their twist to it. It's great. It's fantastic. It livens up the genre, the specific game play style, whatever. Hi, welcome to the stream. But the thing is, well, what bothers me is people being like, okay, this one's the new one that we're playing, and we're not touching the other one anymore. It's like, oh my god. You guys get so bored so fast. Listen, I'm a person that gets bored really quick. Like, insanely quick. I have to constantly have something going on, even if it's just me humming to myself. There needs to be something there, or making noise with my mouth. I'm not a fox. I don't even have the colors of a fox. Whatever. Sometimes I just look at my model, I'm like, how do people see foxes? I don't get it. But, you know, it's just, Lethal Company had a feeling to it that none of the other games that came after it had with it. Okay, it's hard to explain, but the raw, like, I'm a huge scaredy cat. I get scared so easily, but the raw fear that I felt while playing Lethal Company never happened again in any of the other games. None of them. Oh, thanks for the 47. Thank you so much for the 47 months, Drake. Thank you. And I don't know, it felt so... It was such a good game. It had such a good feeling to it. Playing it every time was different. It was hilarious. There's such funny moments. The thing is, they're like, it's not fun anymore. It's because you guys don't give it a try, you know? You stop, and then you're like, it's not fun. You haven't touched it in like weeks, you know? Whatever. That's I'm not like that. I don't understand how people can be like that. I also have very particular autistic retarded friends that I absolutely despise, so that might also be the reason. And also, I don't like the fact that most of the mods aren't playable anymore. So that, I guess that also adds to it, is that most of the mods that I actually like using are not updated anymore, so. Going to League. League is fucking atrocious. Okay? No, I'm not telling people to hop on Lethal. I'm telling people to fix the mods for Lethal Company so we can all hop on Lethal. On my mom, I speak for everyone when I say on I don't know, on Elon Musk's soul, we all want to play Lethal Company, bro. All of us. But okay, so back to League. I don't like League anymore. I just don't. There's no fun to it, dude. There's no... people are gonna be like, oh wow, you're just discovering this now? You're just finding out League isn't fun? We've been telling you all the time. No, you guys are not allowed to hate League because you guys hate it for the stupidest reasons. You guys hate it because it's trendy. You need to play it to be able to hate it. You guys don't fucking understand. I stopped playing League for like 4 weeks. I played like 3 or 2 games the like past 2 days, and I realized, wow, I don't like League. I play with my friends. I play with my friends. I always duo. I never solo queue. I haven't solo queued in years, and I never fucking will because that's dog shit. That's the worst thing you could do. You might as well just kill your own mom. And like, it's gonna be the same feeling afterwards, solo queuing. But the thing is, it's just not fun. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to play against your team. I'm not saying like you have to troll, but I'm saying your team is going to be below standard in gaming, and it is every time. If you want to get out of the elo, if you want to get to a higher elo, you have to go through these shitty elos. And I'm telling you that some people play like they purposefully want to lose. It is insane how fucking hard it is to get out of those fucking ranks if you're not like a calm individual and a person that doesn't mind playing meta and boring shit. Like, if you're okay with playing boring meta shit, falling asleep halfway through the fucking game because of how fucking boring your character is and your role, and if you're fine with constantly getting jabs from the side by your teammates who have no fucking clue what they're talking about, if you're fine with your teammates running it down the entire fucking game and purposefully trying to lose, like, they make it seem like they want to lose. If you're fine with all that, maybe you can climb out of these elos easier than others. I'm in low elo. I'm an Emerald 3 player, and when I tell you, it is not fun. It's just not fun anymore to play. It's not fun. Okay? I'll say how it is. It's not fun. Even when you're winning, there's no ounce of fun. There's no fun in it anymore. Like, guys, you have to go into a game. You basically go into a game knowing you're going to be disappointed by your jungler. That's standard, right? Your jungler is going to be a fucking, like, raised by wolves retard. That's it. You just have to go into the game knowing that that's going to be the case. And it always is the case. I counted how many junglers I had this season. In maybe, I don't know, 90 games or 100 games. Actually, I don't think it was that many games this season. Actually, on EU and NA together, there might have been like 100 or 200 games. 4 junglers. 4 out of 100 games. And I'm saying, like, people who didn't flame in chat, who didn't run it down, who didn't go quintuple negative 4 times. That's not real. Those are statistics that should not exist. There's no fucking way. Like, these are fucking Israelite soldiers deployed in my fucking rankings to troll me. You cannot fucking tell me that these are real human beings. Whatever. You have to get into your game with that mindset, right? You have to enter the game knowing that you're gonna have fucking idiots that are basically just trying to lose, and as soon as anything happens that makes them upset, they give up, game's over for them, they stop playing. And then you have to deal with that, right? You have to deal with a basically AFK person that is sapping XP and gold, and they're in your game. They're literally dragging you down. There's cinder block. You have a cinder block on your team. And then it completely depends on if your other 2 teammates are cinder blocks too, or if they're average, or maybe they're even winning their lane. But to assume that anybody in your team has any kind of mechanics or like a game plan is way above them, way above their pay grade. So you go in there and you have to play against your team. You have to play 500 times with 500 times as much energy as you would if you had actual teammates. And that's not fun. It's not fun. It's just not fun. It's not fucking fun. Like, I've gotten somebody Vanguard banned. I want you guys to think about that. Vanguard banned? Do you know how rarely that fucking happens? This is League of Legends. But do you guys know how fucking rarely this happens? That somebody gets system banned on League of Legends. On League of Legends, this happens so rarely. This person very obviously bought an account and was underperforming heavily on that account in my fucking game, and I lost LP for that, and I didn't get the LP back. Like, this is the reality I have to live with, that these people could be in my game at any time just because they can. The game's not fun anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not excited for next season. I'm not even excited to play. I don't even think I'm gonna play a lot. I'm probably gonna get my rank, maybe try to get a little higher, and just be done with it, because it's not fun. I played most of the time because all of my friends played, but I switched servers, I'm not on NA anymore, my friends never asked to play with me anyway, so I just stopped. I just stopped playing, and then I stopped playing for 4 weeks and I never touched it again. And I was fine. I didn't even think about League. I just thought, wow, this game is insanely boring and it's not fun, and even winning is not fun anymore. The only time it's fun is when you make fun of people. Like, come on, bro. How is that a game? It's not fun anymore. I don't think I will enjoy League like I used to. Never again. Especially with all the developers that are now working on it, all the bullshit they're doing, the layoffs, whatever. I don't care. Not a huge loss in my book. Unfortunate that they took the game in this direction, but you know what? So be it. I'm gonna read chat now. Solo queue, funny enough, was... Oh, hold on. There's some more. I actually enjoy League, though I also do play with friends. It's not a game I play often. Yeah, if you don't play League like you care about the game, then League can be fun. If you play it with friends mainly and you don't want to win, League can be fun. If you've been playing as much as me, I've been playing since I was 13. I'm 22, so yeah, you know. Solo queue, funnily enough, was shockingly chill for me, but maybe I'm just more relaxed nowadays. Maybe. See, it completely depends on the person's like nature as well. Solo queue ranked is miserable. Everyone is mentally ill, and one person can still make the game unwinnable for 4 other people. Exactly. It's a huge problem, man. It's League, especially when one person is starring. And I'm telling you, in these elos, basically every game is winnable. Basically every game. And when I tell you that these people, they don't care about winning. They queue up to tilt and then to try to lose to get out of the game, just to queue up another ranked game. If you don't go in to your ranked games with the mentality of I will play to win, you should be banned from ranked. Go play norms. Because other people are losing because of you. People who actually enjoy playing the game and want to win and do not want to deal with someone like you, you are ruining the experience. Go fuck yourself. Literally, go play norms, bro. Every Iron plays norms. Just join them. You can play just like them. You guys are on the same skill level, too. Maybe just drop one of those fun time limited game modes. That's hilarious, because none of their game modes are fun. ARAM, fucking boring. ARAM Mayhem, one of the worst game modes I've ever released. Arena, fucking boring now. They nerfed anvils. It's fucking boring. Earth, everybody picks broken fucking champions. Game is fucking boring. You get snowballed, stomped instantly. But, like, the other one, I don't even remember its name. Nobody plays that shit. There's bots on there. None of the fucking game modes are fun. None of them. TFT is made for children. Literally every League streamer, like so many League streamers are hopping on TFT now because League is unplayable. League of Legends is unplayable. So many people are playing TFT. My friends are playing TFT, man. Also, thanks Neon for the 50 months. Right, can't detect soft endings, so if you can sabotage games without it being obvious. See, the thing is, the fact that they do this so often, and what I don't like, what I really don't like is that they're punishing dodging, because literally, who is losing anything when someone dodges? Like, what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of time? We're playing League, we're all wasting our time, we're all here to waste our time. I would rather wait 5 minutes or have somebody dodge my game than have to go through 25 to 30 minutes of unplayable fucking garbage because my teammate thinks it's fun to take us hostage and not surrender. Yeah, I don't know who like told Riot Games that we hate dodging, but I would much rather dodge or go through someone dodging than playing 20 minutes of a fucking loss. Of a guaranteed loss. Isn't that just like simple math? Okay, I'm fucking crashing out, dude. I hate using that word. But, dude, it's just, it's not just that. It's not just League that's been pissing me off. Okay, so I don't mind. Look, I can just not play League, right? I can just legit stream out. Actually, so true. I just don't play League, right? I just don't touch the game. No problem. I can avoid it. Simple, right? I don't have to play it. But it's fine. It's okay to still talk about it because, right, we have the freedom to. But another thing that's been pissing me off is people. I know, I mean, it's kind of the same deal, but just people outside of video games. Just people, right? Like on the internet, in communication with you. Just people pissing me off. It's just people pissing, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the amount of times I've thought about having a ban wave in my server from people that piss me off, I've thought about it multiple times. A lot of times. I've thought about just going, banned, you're annoying, banned, you're annoying, banned. The amount of times it has crossed my mind to just do it, there's so many people that are so undesirable and so unenjoyable to be around. I don't even want them around anybody else that has anything to do with me. That's how undesirable they are. Unfunny. It just zero participation in anything meaningful. The conversation that is given, zero meaning, zero nothing. There's nothing in it. There's no substance in what they're saying. And just straight up annoying. Listen, I will admit, I get annoyed really quickly, which is why I let people stay. Even if you may have made me rip out a few hairs from my head, I still let you stay. Because I am self-aware that I get annoyed really quickly, so I let you stay. But if your entire life's purpose is to be an annoying fat retard, I will fucking kill you. Which means ban you from my server. Dude. If you're if you talk in emotes, if all you do is rage bait, dude, it's not funny. It's just not funny, bro. You're just unlikable. If your entire joke is, look, I'm an unlikable fucking chud, congrats, bro. You've really made it. People replying to stuff only to derail the conversation to some other shit they want to say. Bro, that's not even what I'm talking about. That's not even what I'm talking about. Dude, it's the fucking bro, I can't do it. It's just, look, I get annoyed really easily. I'll admit it. That's why I don't ban people instantly. I really could. And I have the freedom to do it too, but I don't want to be a dictator, okay? I want to be like, okay, their humor doesn't really align with mine. They can't really help it. And like, I'm not gonna ever align my humor to theirs because they're not funny to me. So I don't want to ban people based on that because it's kind of mean. But then also, sometimes I just want to be mean because they're just annoying. Some people are fucking straight up annoying. Bro, I'm spitting everywhere, but some people are just annoying. Have you ever just talked to someone and all they fucking do is piss you off and annoy you? And listen, guys, you guys know I mention to people when they're being annoying. I'm not above telling someone, hey, you are being extremely annoying right now. And I am not above telling people, hey, you need to stop doing this. You guys know this. I am not above doing it. I am very much going to tell you if you're being an unlikable retard. I will tell you. And if you continue, then bro, what else am I I can't get over there and put you in a, like, I can't put you in a camp to fix you. I can't do that. You have the power of becoming a better person. And if you don't want to do that, then I don't want to be around you. My god, dude. I'm getting mad. I'm getting fucking mad. But you guys have to agree with me, right? There's gotta be a few people in your life that contribute to nothing. And I'm talking like nothing. Even if it's just a conversation. They are just this, like, this balloon filled with air. Every time they talk, it's like, it's just, there's nothing in it. There's just nothing substantial. And then when you tell them that is the worst thing anyone could have ever fucking said, it's like they're just retarded. Like there's just a retarded answer coming, or just no answer at all. Or like trying to divert because they know they're stupid. You're fine. Thank you for the 9 months, Wombat. Thank you. You guys are very much free to vent with me and to talk about people that piss you off. You're very much welcome to do that. I know. I usually don't like venting in chat and stuff, but by all means, people are annoying, and if you guys want to talk about people that annoy you, then you can. See, the thing is, people who have no personality aside, or have a very shallow, I wouldn't even say this is a shallow, it's just robots. They're kind of like robots, you know? Like, anything they say is kind of like a captcha, you know? It's like just annoying to see. Nobody wants to deal with it, you know? but dude, and then there's the NPCs. There's the different NPCs. There's the specific type of NPCs. Oh my lord. There's this beautiful corner of God's creations. I don't even believe in anything, but man, do I believe in the fact that some people are just made to be filler humans. That's what I call them. Back then, I used to use that word a lot with my friends, is filler humans. People who have nowhere to belong and are just the most unsufferable fucking people. Look, I know it seems like I hate everyone, but the thing is, people don't put an effort to be upstanding citizens, to be anybody. The thing is, I interact with people on the internet a lot, okay? I don't hate people outside of the world as much. I hate people that walk slow in front of me, but then also that's just one trait and they might not even realize, so it's not that bad. But some people come to the internet and they act like this all the time, and they probably take this shit outside of life too, like outside of the internet too, into real life, and that's what scares me. But I spend a lot of my time on the internet, so obviously there's a few people on the internet that have developed their internet personality, and for some reason it really conflicts with their morality and their brain, and it obviously it rubs off on people that themselves are very impressionable. It will rub off on them. For example, podcasts, right? A lot of kids listen to podcasts, unfortunately, or a lot of people that are very impressionable that struggle a lot with their personality and with development. They are very impressionable, and these podcasts are made to leave an impression. A lot of nowadays podcasts are made to leave an impression on you and are made to change your opinion or to opinionate you. I'm sorry, I'm struggling a little bit, but that's what happens a lot, right? Is a lot of people just want their opinion ingrained in your head, and that's exactly what's going on in this world that is so terrible. News outlets don't even try to give you news anymore, bro. They're just trying to change your opinion. They're just trying to give you this specific opinion that they want you to believe in. I know you guys have noticed it too. If you have some sort of emotional intelligence, I'm sure you've noticed it. I'm sure you've noticed how many people believe that their opinion is the most important one in the entire world. You guys know how often I listen to people say so much bullshit and I don't say anything because they don't care about my opinion. I don't care about their opinion either, but they believe it's more important and the most important thing in the world. That's why they say it. But trying to argue with these people is futile. There's no reason, because they are nothing more than their opinion. There's nothing past those few words that they can say about a specific subject. That's it. They may have some other opinions on other subjects, but that is as far as their personality goes, and those people are not worth talking to. And when I tell you, these past few days, I've tried communicating with some people on the internet, right? I play video games. There's a few video games I play that are online, so you talk to people automatically, right? I will repeat to you guys a few words that were said to me in these past few days that have left me sweating, okay? Just straight up, like, I don't know if it's anger, fear, disappointment, but there's something that it stirs within me, and I don't like it. I was talking to, you can't even call it talking. This person messaged me, and they're like, hey, do you want to play games? I say, hey, yeah, sure, man, let's play games. We play games together. He picks my friend's character. I'm like, why do you pick my friend's character? My friend's character. Well, you're gonna blame me? You're gonna blame me? What are you talking about? I just said you picked my friend's character. That's not a nice thing to do. And then I got over it. I was like, whatever. Okay, guy's just a retard. Move on. And then in game, I got a few messages that are quite, and I'm telling you guys this, I have a Discord account that is specifically made for people to play with me that I don't want to know, that I don't want them to be aware of my VTuber account or just being a VTuber, because a lot of non-smart people are on that game. So I play with them there, and and the worst part is I get a message from him. I get a message from him saying, ha, I can't even say it out loud because it's so cringe, but essentially he was making a sex joke with me, right? He was making a sex joke with me, and I said, I don't really find that funny. Can you stop doing that? Pretty normal, right? I don't find that funny. Could you stop? I'm setting a boundary. I'm setting, hey, I don't like that. Could you not do that? I don't think that's, like, listen, that I didn't get mad or anything. I just said, I don't enjoy that. Can you stop? Like, can we not go there? Right? I feel like that's completely normal. And I feel like you should set boundaries. You should set boundaries. If it's on the internet, if it's real life, if someone's doing something you do not like, you say, I didn't like that. Is it okay with you if we don't go there again? Like, if you're around me, do you mind if we just avoid that topic or avoid doing that? It's like somebody getting close to you the entire time and you're like, hey, stop fucking apologizing. You're being so fucking cringe, Donkey Kongo. I don't know if you're trying to, like, make a joke out of this. It's not funny. Just stop. Just act normal. But, whatever, he's like, you need to relax. I'm like, what? I need to relax? Like, yeah, why are you so mad? Like, I'm not mad, I just told you that I didn't find it funny, and I don't want you to make jokes like that about me. Yeah, I don't think I should have played with you today, because you're, like, not chill at all. What? I'm like, I'm fine, bro, I just told you that I don't find it funny. Can we just stop? I was like, yo, you just need to calm down. You're making a huge deal out of this right now. You are making a ginormous deal out of this right now. I just said, I don't like it. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, the Streamlabs bot doesn't work right now. If someone can copy and paste the Discord link into the chat, I appreciate it. It's just discord.gg/NYU. But it continues to make a huge deal out of it. I said, bro, it's fine. And he says, oh, my bad. I guess that's just my bad English. Your bad English? Is that the excuse we're gonna use now? Like, you stupid? That guy's been listening too much to too much Alpha podcast. It gets worse. See, the problem is, it gets worse. Oh my god, it gets so much worse. It says, it's my bad English. I'm like, alright, man. Whatever. Murders 3 people. Sorry, it's because of my bad English. I cannot, dude. Sorry, I didn't know if they were consenting to being killed or not. It's my bad English, I guess. But, bro, it's so fucking cringe. The next thing he says, it's not just cringe, it's creepy. Right? A few minutes, we're into the game. I get a message saying, yo, you don't need to spam the fucking commands. I don't think anybody has ever used the stream elements command, but whatever. Krapfenenjoy? I don't even like Berliner. I don't even like Berliner, bruh. Or Krapfen or Pfannkuchen, whatever you say. Whatever wrong word you use to name it. Whatever. The next message I get is, I have to mimic the voice. I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't care if you're a guy, and I don't care if you're a girl. I say whatever I think. Whatever's on my mind, I say it. And I won't change that. What are you fucking saying? Someone said, stop, I don't like this joke. Can you stop? And then you say, I say whatever I want. I act however I want. I say whatever's on my mind. No, dude, that's not how you talk to people. Like, that's not how you talk to people, dude. You don't do that. Like, are you telling me if you saw somebody in real life that you thought was attractive, you'd go there and be like, man, I'd fuck the shit out of you? And then they're like, what is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you say that? You're a fucking creep. Shut up, bitch. I say whatever I want. I say whatever's on my mind. You can't silence me. And I said, yeah. Sure. Blocked. Instantly blocked. It's just gone. I was gonna block him after the game anyway, but wow, saying that was just actual creepy shit. I would you know, that was actually almost funny. That was actually almost funny. Next time, maybe. Most servers always the loudest. See, dude, I don't even mind if you're loud. That's not even, or I guess if you want to voice something, I don't mind that one. I don't mind it. It's just, you know what the fucking problem is, man? People are just stupid. There's people who are legit dumb, like who have not made it past the first few stages of humanity. Some primitive fucking retards on this planet. No. The thing is, they feel like they have this sort of power over you. Dude, you're on Discord talking to me. We're playing Valorant. Who do you fucking think you are, man? I say what I want. Did you know that? Like, imagine how hurt their character has to be after they get blocked by someone they say that to. Their favorite excuses, I'm just brutally honest, it's just a joke, or I'm just edgy. Yes, bro, I am brutally honest, okay? I am brutally honest, but that doesn't give me an excuse to be a fucking creep, or dude, if you're some people are so unfunny. Sorry, just the unfunny thing, man. People are so unfunny and they're so unaware that they're unfunny that they try to make a joke, and it's just like it didn't land. The thing is, also, jokes have a kind of place, I guess. Like, there's a few jokes I make with my friends that I wouldn't say to a group of strangers I just met because I'm not fucking stupid. But some people can't think past that, right? They can't even imagine acting different in front of others because, I don't know, I guess they just never learned to talk to people. Like, my glitchy cock, really funny name because it sounds like cock, has never learned how to talk to people or how to act because he thinks that's funny and it's not. Imagine telling randos get naked. Dude, I didn't even think about that, man. Like, me and my friends, 80% of our DMs are just get naked, bro. Shut up and get naked, bitch. Imagine! Dude. Hey, I like your outfit. Yeah, get naked, bitch. Just over. Yo, I don't change what I say to other people, so get naked. You fucking slut. You just don't get it. Oh god. My stupid shut cell life. Oh, my VTuber didn't laugh at my jokes. She just doesn't get it. Stupid slut. Bro, so many things go through my head that I don't say out loud because they have their place, bruh. Thanks for saying my name, though. Oh, I'm shitting! Yeah, what was the math one you did, Shema? That was funny, and that I actually pinned. What was it? I swear I have it pinned. No, I got a 1 + 1 = 2. Truth nuke. It's so fucking stupid out of context, dude. It's so dumb. Walking through my workplace and telling my boss I want to suck them off because I don't change how I act in any situation. Imagine a dominatrix going to her like everyday job and then your boss gives in, she's like, get on your fucking knees, you fucking pig. and then bro's like, yes ma'am. Because you don't understand, that's how life works, bro. Like, dude, that guy was actually just self-reporting, dude. And I promise you, he's never gonna get a woman that can think for herself. He's gonna get a woman that's either like beyond stupid or just like, I don't know, maybe she likes being degraded to like an object. Who knows, bruh? Whatever you're into. I don't think they should procreate, but hey, who am I to stop them, right? Just a concerned citizen for the future. NPC wholesome Chungus GF. And it's the worst thing anyone's ever said in my chat, bro. And I've had slurs. Oh my god. But bro, but the thing is, if he doesn't get a girlfriend, his fucking robot girlfriend, he's gonna be like, all women are the same. I just don't understand that I'm the oh my god, I'm shitting myself. Bro doesn't, it's just, he's gonna blame women. He's gonna blame women, and then instead of thinking about, why doesn't anyone like me, he's just gonna keep that mindset. And you know, more power to him. More power to him. Not really, but like, I'm glad I'm smart enough to avoid these people, bro. There's a few people, and bro, there's even like kids that fall for this shit. That's what makes me mad, is that there's kids who fall for this behavior because they think it's cool. It's the same thing with kids starting to smoke because they think it's cool. It's just as bad as people who see this behavior, who see this dog shit fucking degrading and socially inept behavior, and they're like, I want to be like that. I want to be like that guy. Or people who grow up on the internet, they will see how people act on the internet, and how people act on the internet should oftentimes be vastly different than how you act in real life. Or like, at least a lot of things should be different, right? Because you don't have this insanely personal connection. You should still, like real life, respect the people on the internet, because those are still human beings that you're talking to, dude. That's what a lot of people forget. Yes, I will say I want to kill my teammate on League of Legends, but I don't say it to them, bro. I think it in my head. See, that's the difference between us. I think about killing him. I don't actually tell him I'm gonna come kill him. Nowadays, they have an AIGF? No, dude. Oh, I hate that that's actually real. It's a reality, man. What fucking timeline do we live in? What is shit fucking timeline? If I wasn't human, how do you think I'd do that? Think about that one. Think about that one, Glitchy. Think about that one long and hard for 600 seconds. It's the new timeline? No, because I don't want to be in this timeline, man. I don't want to be here. I've been to the AI relationship subreddit. It's generally so bleak. There's a subreddit for that? Bro dropped it ooh in my fucking chat. I cannot! That's the wrong chat, bro. Dude! There's a fucking sub- Of course there's a subreddit for that. Man, what the fuck? Is there no- like, is there something there's no subreddit for? Thank you for the 40 months. Johan, thank you. Appreciate it. Anything is made, there's already a subreddit for it. Something doesn't even exist, there's already a subreddit for it before it even comes out. AIGF is awful. What's more worse is paying a premium subscription for an AI model that holds more memory and conversation. Oh my god. My girlfriend needs more RAM! I can't, dude! My girlfriend needs more RAM. The more questions you ask, the more bleak you realize society is. That's where the sentence ignorance is bliss comes from, man. Because, bro, no, you guys don't understand. I stopped. My girlfriend is why you can't buy RAM. Imagine, bro. Literally imagine that. There's people out there who talk to AI like it's their lover, and that's the reason you can't update your PC. I don't fucking know. See, I would be mad as hell. Gifting your Oshi more RAM. I'm lucky I don't need RAM right now. Bro, oh my god. No! Oh my god. Dude, I know that companies are exploitative and extremely manipulative, and it is always going to be that way. As long as they're content and happy, I don't judge. I judge! Because you know what AI costs us? All of us? And also, what happens to their mental when they act like this? And that can also rub off on real life people. Because you have to interact with real life people at some point. And if you're that socially inept and you've only talked to AI, there's going to be very bad interactions between you and other humans. And it's not good for your brain. Humans are not made to be solitary. And if your entire social life is based on something that's not human, that's not good. Something that is mimicking humans, no, that's not good. We shouldn't allow that. Yeah, it's the same thing with, I mean, if depressive people want to kill themselves because it makes them happy. You see what I mean? It's not, they're not ending their lives in the way that killing yourself would, but it is a way of ruining your life, you know? We should care for each other. I still think, yes, we should get up on each other's businesses, but not in the way that people are doing right now. You know, you see somebody working out on the internet, this is something that makes me so insanely mad. You see someone working out on the internet, because my mom, right? For example, my mom has an illness that causes her metabolism to be extremely slow, and she gained a lot of weight because of pregnancy, because of other sicknesses and illnesses she has. It's hypothyroidism, and she can't help it, right? And she helped it she lost a lot of weight with multiple, and I'm saying 10 years of work. She lost a good amount of weight, but is still overweight. People don't understand how hard it is for these people, but you have people on the internet working out and showing that they're working out because they want to log their progress. I personally don't think anybody should post anything about themselves in real life on the internet because of how fucking people act in real life, act on the internet, but they will get hate. People will hate on these people working out and trying to work on themselves. They will say, and this fatso is taking my machine. Your machine? Your machine, by the way. Look, I don't mind if you go to somebody and say, can you stop being on your phone while you're on the machine? Other people want to use it. But somebody posting a video of themselves actively working out on a gym equipment and you saying, this fatso, you don't even know this person, this fatso is taking my machine. The levels of ego are insane. Insane! They think they can talk to people. They think they can talk to people this way. The internet has made people believe they can talk about others like this. And That's what they believe, that this is okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then you have people who are skinny who are trying to gain weight because they have, I don't know, a really fast metabolism, hyperthyroidism, and they want to gain weight because they want to be at a healthier weight. You will have either people saying, don't gain weight, you're pretty the way you are, or they're gonna have people saying, just eat more, you look like a stick. We're just going back in we're just regressing. We're regressing so badly. It's all because of the internet. It's the anonymity and the opinionated sites. It's just full of opinions. There's nothing else on the internet. It's just fake. It's just opinions, fake accounts, bots. It's terrible. It's so bad. It's fucking terrible, dude. And the thing is, engagement is good. Engagement equals money, engagement equals endorphins. So people do the hate shit, because hate and negative news and negativity always gains more. Always gains more views, clicks, everything. Because people are so drawn to the negativity. Because I don't know what it is. I try to avoid it because that shit is so depressing. I still see it involuntarily because the internet is riddled with it. Man, most of my Instagram page is just cat videos. I watch cat videos and there's still going to be somebody, because these videos blow up, they will be forced onto your For You page and your timeline. They're forced onto your timeline. I watch cat and cooking videos, okay? That's literally the only things I watch. And I still get the shit forced on my timeline because people interact with it like it's fucking like trash for raccoons on the street. Just run to it. And then I have to see the shit. I have to see it involuntarily. I skip it as soon as I can, but I still see it. You know? You can't escape it. Because they're always gonna push the shit. Oh my god, the rescue videos. Oh, don't even get me started. But dude, and then you also have people who are just existing, who may be chubby. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if they're sick. You don't know if they had an eating disorder. You don't know if it's something they can't control. You don't know if they already have an eating disorder. You don't know if they're working on themselves. You don't know. You do not know anything. You don't know if they're being force-fed. You don't know anything. There could be anything going on in their lives. And instead, you comment about their weight and insult them about it. The video could be about something completely else and people will still draw attention to your weight for no reason. No reason. That's literally it. People will just hate on you for no reason. And it is so toxic. It's fucking awful. The internet has ruined so many people. I'm sorry. I know this sounds insane when I say it, but if you really think about it, the internet was not made for everyone. It was not. A lot of things are not made for everyone. A few things should have been exclusive. Not just the internet. There's a lot of things in the world that should say exclusive. Like anime, for example. Great example, actually. You shouldn't talk shit about anybody. It shouldn't. Doesn't matter if it's appearance. It doesn't matter what it is. If you don't know that person and they're not doing anything, they're not harming anyone, why shit talk? At all. Yeah, and that's what sucks. These people are always going to be on the internet, and they're going to procreate, and there's going to be more idiots. Because the thing is, if people are like, you're overreacting, there's not that many idiots on the internet. Bro, some of the loudest majorities on the internet are fucking idiots. Idiots. Huge fucking idiots. And they're influencing people who are very easily influenced to become idiots. And they are going to get kids, and they're going to teach their kids idiocy. And then it is going to continue. People don't fucking understand the depth of somebody becoming an idiot from influences outside of their circle. This is why I never want to have kids, dude. Because my kid is gonna become an asshole from the internet. Listen, you can avoid giving. My parents didn't give me a phone for the longest time. Like, people in my class had a phone way earlier than me. Guys, there's something really embarrassing I have to admit, but one of my friends had a phone when I didn't, and when I tell you that I asked her to give me her phone so I could look at the emojis because I've never seen them, I mean it. I literally sat there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes looking at all the emojis. That shit is so embarrassing, but that is legit how unknowing I was of the internet. I didn't know anything. I looked at emojis, dude, on WhatsApp. Laugh all you want. It's funny now. It's hilarious. I think about that moment sometimes. I'm like, oh my god. But like, you tell me they got every animal? Legit, dude. But I was so curious. I just looked at the emojis. I was like, wow, that's cool that they have an emoji for that. I don't even know what that is. I was fascinated by it. But these people are growing up on the internet. They're growing up on it, and you cannot avoid it. Dude, it is so hard for a parent to keep a phone away from their kid, because the thing is, like, yes, you absolutely can just not buy your child a phone until you feel like they're an adult enough to have a phone. But they're going to school, seeing phones being used, seeing technology being used, seeing technology everywhere. Their friends have phones. They're going to find a way to use a phone. It doesn't matter how it is, they're gonna find a way. They will. Absolutely they will. Kids are like that. You cannot avoid your kid being on the internet. You can't. You can limit it as much as possible. No, I used to watch my friend play Subway Surfers. Oh my god, brain rot before it became famous, dude. I cannot. My siblings are having kids. Maybe, I don't know. They don't have kids yet, but if they do, I'm happy for them. I will never have kids. Don't even think I'll ever be married, but... And yeah, I know. I didn't get a phone until I was 16. See, that was normal, right? It's because phones were also not as huge as they are now, and not as quote-unquote easily accessible. Phones are insanely expensive, but whatever. But sentence them to social suicide by not giving them a phone. See, that's also the thing. They're going to be insanely, like, they're going to be the weirdo in class, right? It's like, what do you mean you don't have a phone? Your parents don't allow you to have a phone, right? They're going to be the weirdo. And you don't want that for your kid either. You don't want your kid to be the weirdo, right? For something that they can't even help. But you know how bad a phone is for these kids. Oh my god. Spelling? Oh my lord. Spelling and grammar is in the trash. It's in the trash. Like, as far down at the bottom of the barrel as possible. Like, so far down. Okay, well. Boom. And boom. I don't know why you were trying so hard to get banned, but you're welcome, I guess. Kids don't need smartphones. Most kids have a landline and call their parents for any reason. See, the thing is, most people... I agree with you. You don't... I would like if my kid were to have a way to contact me if necessary, like if they're on their own or something. But, I also would prefer if they didn't have access to the internet, kinda, but then you cannot you really can't avoid it. It's really hard. It's really hard to avoid it. Kids will always find a way. See, that's the thing about kids, right? It's mostly not even about the contact. I'm saying, like, kids will become these like rejected by their friends, by classmates and stuff for not having a phone. It's because they're the odd one out. That's the problem, right? Whenever a kid is an odd one out, whatever it is, they're gonna get bullied. That's how kids are terrible. Kids are fucking awful. Parents also don't. You cannot expect your parents. You cannot expect other parents to parent. Unfortunately, you can't. As much as I wish you could just rely on other parents to parent their kids, they will not. They will not teach their kids that bullying is not okay, or to make fun of other people is not okay. They don't teach them that. Every time the teacher came in the room, we all had to sit up and say good day, Mr. Teacher. Yeah, we had to sing it in unison back when I was in school. We had to stand up and sing good morning, Mr., Mrs., and then their name, and yeah. And then we had to sit down at the same time. Like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking pedophile, dude. Dude, but whatever. And the thing is, you have to deal with the phone, you have to deal with the access to the internet, you have to deal with other kids influencing your kid. Because even if your kid doesn't have a phone, and even if your kid doesn't, like, has no way of accessing the internet, if we were to go with that idea, then they're still gonna get influenced by other kids who have internet access. It's still gonna happen. Like, if they have friends, then they're gonna get this, like, secondhand internet usage. If they have a sleepover, if they just hang out, the friends are always gonna be using their phones, so they're gonna get curious, and they're gonna ask, and they're gonna look around, and then they're gonna be like, and then they're gonna pester you about wanting a phone. Right, and then you're gonna have to listen to that all the time. Banning it only makes it cooler. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, right, is, hey, my parents says I shouldn't do that. I think most people now forget that they were kids too. I don't blame them. Listen, I don't blame kids at all for wanting to be part of something, or for wanting to, or being curious or something. That's not the problem at all. Like, I understand it. But what the thing is adults understand the topics more than kids do. And kids don't understand it. Kids don't understand adults are aware of the dangers that come with things. Even if your parents told you no, they knew why most of the time, if they weren't just assholes who said no to everything. Bullying back then stopped after school, but with social media can be 24/7. Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. Because adults nowadays act like kids on the internet too. Like, the bad parts about kids and teens. What happens if you don't sit down at the same time? Your teacher will just make fun of you. Like, they're not gonna hate you, obviously they can't do that, but he's just gonna stare at you. We also just had a lot of asshole teachers, I think. But they're just gonna stare at you until you sit down. If you're, like, late or something. Teachers love drama. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That's just Reddit. Oh my god. See, that's something I've avoided pretty successfully. Not being on Reddit. I see a lot of stories about people on Reddit. I have successfully avoided Reddit all my life. So, I'm just glad, I'm just glad I didn't have to experience that stupidity, but I experienced quite a lot of internet stupidity anyway. I used to refuse to pray in school and they eventually accepted it. God, forced to pray, man. Yeah, yeah, we were all forced to go to church, all of us. Even kids that weren't, like, Christian or weren't, like, didn't have anything to do with Christianity. They were forced to go to the church. Everyone. Awkward. Spain moment. Yeah, I guess you are. I guess you. It is a very Christianity heavy country. Parents don't actually parent anymore. Oh yeah, they use the internet as a babysitter and then bitch and moan when their kids have development issues. They want to impose bans and laws on the internet. See, I agree with you absolutely. Kids, not you, Siri. Kids are fucked. They're fucked, dude. The internet is destroying development. They are. It is. If all parents were to agree, or at least most parents were to agree to not give their kids a phone, we could kind of go back to normality. But I don't think that's gonna happen because, but everyone has a phone. That's gonna be the excuse. Or I want my kid to have a phone. I don't want my kid to be without a phone. And then getting mad that their kid has a phone and acts with their phone. You know? Was normal really a thing? Yes! There was... yes! Listen, normal is a spectrum, okay? I think normality is a spectrum. And we are very far off the spectrum. Very far. The short form content and stuff, I agree with you. Children should not be consuming that shit. Especially, see, the thing is, when your brain is in development, everything you consume is so important. Everything. Whatever you watch, whatever you interact with, it's staying. It's going to shape you substantially. Especially if it's like, most of your day is just consuming internet stuff. It is going to shape you. The chat GPT usage is criminal. Criminal. Dude. You know, I walked past a few, like, I don't know, teens, like 2 boys. I don't know how old they were, like maybe 14, 15. In the mall. I walked past them and I heard like, just chat GPT it. Not even, dude didn't even say Google it. He said chat GPT it. Oh my lord! No! There's gonna be a day. Weak-minded people. It's just, the thing is, the laziness. Okay, so AI promotes laziness. The thing is, you may use Bing, you may use fucking Yahoo for all I care, Firefox, whatever, Edge, but the standard word for people to use is look it up or Google it, right? People say Google it. You can't argue with that. People most of the time, I don't think I've heard anyone say Yahoo it or Bing it, Edge it. God forbid. But like. Chat GPT, I had to actually just think about it. Chat GPT, what is my favorite color? Google it, rolls off the tongue like butter. Legit, like seriously. Grok this shit, no. But, dude, you know, AI promotes laziness in every way. People who use it for content making, lazy. People who use it to look up things, lazy. People who use it to make art, quote-unquote art, lazy. People who use it to write stories, lazy. People who use it to do their schoolwork, lazy. It's promoting laziness. Very badly. And people are like, what's the difference between Googling it and using ChatGPT to find something out? Like, if you want to look something up, the difference is when you're on the internet and you're Googling it, or if whatever search engine you're on and you're looking for it, you still have to do the information gathering. That's the difference. You do the information gathering, and also you can more accurately determine which is real and which is fake information. Much more easily than just believing whatever a bot is telling you. That's doing the information searching for you, that is opinionated, and that just gathers whatever they can find. Okay? I don't think you should use ChatGPT or any kind of AI for assignments, because like, if you're not gonna do your schoolwork, why do you go to school? Those people are also assholes, okay? Those people are also assholes. Don't look up shit on Reddit. You don't look, if it's a tech problem, I think you can trust Reddit pretty much. There's people who still try to help others and who aren't trying to act like these sophisticated fucking dog shit egotistical retards that act like they know it better than everyone else but don't actually tell anyone what they know. There's gonna be people like that, but the difference is you still do the information gathering. You still have to click through links, you still have to read, you still have to do stuff to figure out what is the truth and what isn't. You have to kind of put this information in your head and then remember it, you know? You guys don't understand. The school I went to knew when you plagiarized. Whatever it was you did, there was no AI, or it was not used at all. People didn't know about it. Like, normal people didn't know about AI or using it for essays or whatever. Somebody plagiarized something in the exam. We were in school, in the classroom, while writing our exam. This woman, this girl, it was a girl, we were pretty young. She plagiarized it. It came back, and our teacher was like, this was written word for word from the internet. Back then, teachers actually knew how you wrote. Like, dude, Shema, if you just don't want to do your work, don't go to school. Dude, I'm sorry, but you know what that causes? It causes people to do work they don't understand. We got in bad trouble whenever something was plagiarized. Very bad trouble. Like, getting kicked out of, like, school trouble, you know? How useful uni is? Look, what I'm saying is, Shema, you can use it for worthless shit. I don't condone it because the usage of AI itself is just damaging to our environment. If you really want to understand what that means, you can just look into it. There's YouTube videos that explain what are the damages that AI causes for the world, the water usage, the RAM usage. Like, for consumers, it is actually really annoying. For people who actually want PC parts, you can look up how bad it is for the world, the usage of energy and resources. Okay, I don't condone it for that reason. I don't use AI whatsoever. The only AI I use is the fucking support function that some fucking sites have. If you have a problem with your package or something, they only have a fucking AI support that you can fucking talk to. I fucking insult the shit out of it every time. Don't worry. It's just, I don't condone it. I don't think it's good. I don't use AI whatsoever. In the free will that I have, I don't use AI. I never will. I'm not interested. I'm not interested, and I never will be. I heard the Chinese are doing that, actually. Spell check is also integrated into your phone, so you're not really, you know, yeah, you're not really like damaging the world. But I don't like it. And there's people who use AI to like, you have to do schooling to get a job, right? There's specific schoolings you do before you get a job. Maybe sometimes you go to a school specifically tailored for the job you're gonna go to, right? And then there's people who cheat on exams or who cheat on assignments, whatever, using AI, which means you do no fucking work. The most you might do is read your assignment and type it into the prompt thing, and then just copy paste it. And maybe you look up sorry, the simpler word and replace it with the one that the AI used. You're not doing work, you're a lazy fuck. And once you're at work, what are you gonna do then? Just imagine this, guys. You have this IT guy, right? You have IT support on the other end. You sent in a ticket. You have a company. Your Wi-Fi isn't working. Your TVs aren't working. You send in a ticket, and you don't get a response for hours. And then you try to look it up, and you get like, try these things. You try everything. Nothing works. You're like, this doesn't even have anything to do with my problem. It doesn't work. And they can't fix anything. They can't fix software or hardware. What are you gonna do? You're just fucked. You're fucked as a company. You expected fast service because you paid these people to give you that fast service, and then you get this fucking retard on the other line who didn't do anything to understand what he's doing, and then you just you have an idiot on the other side, and you don't know what to do. And then you don't know what to do. It needs to be gatekept from the general public, in my view. There's a lot of things that should have been gatekept from the general public, or from you know, from a certain demographic. For the dumb people. See, yeah, I agree. AI should be used for scientific research. That's the only thing we should use. Why does Susie, who is 8 years old, need to generate an image? Why does Thompson, who's 48 years old, need to generate an AI image? You don't. You don't. You really don't. It's gonna be so fun when corporations start hiring people back because AI ruined everything. The thing is, I'll be real with you, anytime I see any store sell AI stuff, or if I see any restaurant advertise their food with AI, I straight up just don't go there. I straight up just don't. Bro, there's a fucking drugstore that sells soaps and stuff, like specifically soaps in this case, I've seen that have AI art on it. And like, it's from like, I don't know if you guys know Izana. Izana is a pretty big soap brand in Europe. I don't know if it exists in anywhere else, but they use AI art. Izana. You can't tell me they don't have money to pay someone to draw a fucking squirrel for their winter collection. Lush would never use AI. Lush is actually exactly what you think it is. It is a... People would call it woke. They don't support animal testing. They sell all their stuff naked, so they don't have packaging. Their packing peanuts are made out of starch, so you can actually dissolve them in water. And everything they do is recycled. You can take your shampoo bottles and whatever other plastic bottles you have back for a discount. And you get money back, or you get something for free. So how often do you see a company doing returns for plastic bottles? Being responsible is now woke? Yeah, tell that to the fucking internet. It's the fucking internet again. Oh, you're woke. You don't want to test on animals. You wanna take care of the earth. Jesus Christ, man. Why do we need to not give a shit about anything to be seen as normal? Also, thank you, Sita, for the 5 gifted. Seriously, thank you. I know there's a lot of Fund is woke, Germany is libtarded. Yeah, see, that's something I'm actually proud of, Germany. Fund is a fantastic system. So for people who don't understand what Fund is, see, I agree with the absolutism is a disease. I agree with you. Literally everything done in absolutes is bad. Absolutes is never good, okay? Criticizing things should be allowed. It should be allowed. On both parts, okay? I agree. It needs to be gray, okay? We need to live in at least a gray area. Okay, being completely black or completely white, wow, people are gonna make that sound bad, but it doesn't work like that, okay? You cannot be that, like, you can't stop everyone from eating meat. You can't stop everyone from to start eating meat. You can't do that, right? That's choice. That's freedom of choice. But what I do agree with is either people working on their consumption of meat and like maybe eating less or eating higher quality meat. I understand that there's families that cannot afford it, but think about it this way. That's how the economy works, right? If money is spent on the specific product more often and funding comes in, those products or those companies are allowed and are able to cheapen the product for it to be more what's it called, more available, right? Like if we all, or if the people who can afford to bought more higher quality meat, it would become cheaper automatically. We would hope, if the economy and if the greed doesn't overtake these people, it would become cheaper, which means that even people who wouldn't be able to afford it wouldn't be able to afford it at that point, which also means that the cheaper produced meat would have to step up because they want to be able to make money off of this too, so they would have to actually change their ways of holding the animals and taking care of the animals to be able to keep up with the standard. There's always going to be people who are going to buy the cheap meats, who are going to eat the cheap meats. It's not good. It's not good at all. In multiple ways, people are like, I don't care about the animal, it's gonna die anyway. It's not just about the animal, it's about your health too. Because higher quality meat is just better for you anyway. Just like health-wise. Economically, it has to be fixed. Like, I just wish our economy worked, man. I really, really wish. Like, if man. Are also fucked. Yeah, but then if the industry wants to keep up, they will have to change their standards. Realistically, they would have to. It would cost them more money. Either they shut themselves down, or they just change their standards. I have an issue with the avocado craze due to the large amount of water it takes to grow them compared to other just as good fruits. Yeah, I think fads are some of the most horrible things that have happened to humanity. Fads are so terrible. Listen, if you enjoy an avocado, bro, by all means, have your avocado twice a week, whatever. But when I'm telling you that there's people who don't like avocado, who will eat avocado because it's trendy, oh my lord. Oh my, trends and fads are so terrible for all of us, man. All of us. Just imagine all the labubus being fucking thrown away in like a few years. Just imagine that. And look at, like, imagine all the plastic and shit that is filling these landfills. You're allowed to, bro, you're allowed to eat whatever you want. I'm not stopping anyone from eating anything that's illegal. But fads? Matcha, dude. I like matcha. I like matcha. I liked it before all these retards made it a trend because I thought it was funny. I liked it. I really did. And now it's so fucking expensive because people want to act like they like it. There's this one guy buying matchas and he doesn't like a matcha, and he will drink them and just throw them up on camera. That's the content he makes. And then he's like, hey guys, I bought another 20 matchas today and we're gonna drink them and throw them up on camera. For what, man? For what? You're just being a fucking idiot. For what? Nah, dude. I tried avocado, never hated it, never again. See, you can do whatever, right? See, that's the problem too. The internet encourages shitty behavior. I've said it in multiple ways. It encourages in multiple ways. Shitty behavior is celebrated on the internet for some reason, because people judge you, people support you, people hate you, people love it, whatever. The comments are filled, the views are booming, and the shares are going through the roof. And then you get rewarded for it. And people always come back for it, no matter what. Dude, here, Nikocado Avocado is actually a great example for that. His, like, the part that most people knew was, hey, it's a fat guy eating a fuck ton of, insanely unhealthy amount of McDonald's or fast food on camera, and crying, and, like, being this hysterical person on the camera, and it fed him the views, it fed him the money. People were watching him, people were commenting. It doesn't matter what they commented, it doesn't matter if they were making fun of him, if they were concerned for him, if they were celebrating it. It doesn't matter what it was. It was comments being generated, it was clicks being generated, it was interaction being generated. People knew of this guy, they knew of his name, and that fed that delusion of, I can get so much fame just from doing this. And he became such an unhealthy person. And the hysteria and how he acted, that was not good for his mental health at all, or his physical health. I know he changed. I don't know anything about him now. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff, but you can't avoid it. And that's a problem. It is a problem. You can never stop humans from interacting what they find interesting, whether it's something negative or something positive. But most of the time it's negative. People, because what gets pushed more is negativity. Hate watchers are also a problem. I absolutely agree with you. Anything that supports negative content is a problem. It is. So I don't think. See, that's why most of my, like I said, most of my shit is just most of my shit is just cat videos and cooking. Yes, I agree with you. Like, I know that negativity gives more views, but you know, it doesn't mean it's good. But yeah, I really only watch cooking videos or cat videos and let's plays. On YouTube I watch let's plays. I try my best to keep my internet consumption positive, but it's really hard when a lot of people on the internet are out to just hate and be assholes for no fucking reason. I bet you most of these people aren't even assholes in real. Never mind that. But a lot of people wouldn't have been assholes if they were allowed to grow up without the internet. Bro, there's people my age or older that are fucking assholes. Because I want to cry because I feel bad for people. I feel bad for people. Like, I actually want to cry because they will never know how wonderful it is to have people you actually love and can be, like, intimate with, like, talk to on a deeper level. You can hug, you can talk to, you can play games with, you can go out to eat with. That is such a beautiful thing that so many people are not going to experience because they are fixated on the internet. I took a what, 12-day, 11-day break from streaming. I was spending my time in bed most of the time. I was playing games with Frenchie on his PlayStation. So, like, I took a break, yeah. You might not like it, but it's still good for you. Look, I don't think it's real to avoid real life people. You don't have to meet strangers. You don't have to be around strangers. I don't believe in not talking to people in real life, though. Look, I don't believe in it. I'm a huge homebody, okay? Anyone that knows me in this chat will tell you I'm a huge homebody. So, I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's real to not talk to people. I don't think internet should be a substitute. I tried learning Magic the Gathering. Well, Neon explained it to me for a little bit, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of rules and a lot of content. I have such a hard time with card games, bro. It's because I forget so easily. cats are my substitute, that's great. Cats are fantastic. But humans are also really important. That's what I think. I don't think it's realistic to not talk to people. Yu-Gi-Oh! My brother used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched him, but I didn't really understand much of it either. I think the only quote-unquote TCG I played, or the 2 TCGs I played, are the fucking Genshin TCG and Legends of Runeterra. There's a Genshin TCG? Yeah, there is. It's in the game though. I'm glad I still have my friends from university. We keep in touch on Discord and arrange meetups as often as we can. They keep me maybe not sane, but they keep me human, and that's important. Yeah. Yeah. If you can understand Legends of Runeterra, I'm shocked you can't get MTG. To be fair, we didn't have cards in front of us. So he just kind of talked to me about it and tried to explain it. There was no visual really, so I guess that's what made it really hard to understand. And it's also like trying to remember. I played Legends of Runeterra for a little bit. It's not like I played a lot. I had the fucking Mordekaiser deck, so I didn't have a lot of experience with it. I understood it for as much as I could, for what I played, but like I never really got into TCGs, honestly, which I'm kind of sad about, because TCGs are look so fun, and like the community come with it. Digimon TCG? Oh my god, there's a Digimon TCG? Since when? Oh, probably since a while, huh? Digimon's old. Since 2020? It's not for as long as I thought it was, honestly. I thought it would have been out for longer. Also, yeah, I just turned off my, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm looking something up. There's an older one but got shut down. Oh my lord. TCG communities are fun and enjoyable as long as you don't go to a hobby store and play with randoms. How so? Depends on the local scene. Some scenes can make the game better. See, I'm not educated. I've seen some videos about like the worst people you can play Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh against, and it's the average like Milady guy, right? It's like the you're gonna lose against my deck, and then it's the most fucked up deck ever that you cannot win against whatever you do. One of my friends did that, and dude literally got mad at him over his deck and almost started a fist fight over it in a store. Yeah, I don't think physical games takes out the gamer rage from some people, dude. My MTG deck forces you to draw cards and you lose health for every card you draw. Yeah, oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has also a lot of lolly characters and nice women. Bro, I don't I wouldn't play the game for the fucking art. I mean, I can appreciate the art, but I don't gotta my lord. As long as people avoid Pokemon TCG speculative market, almost every TCG is fun. Speculative market? I don't think I know what that means. I do know about scalpers though, and how fucking terrible they are. Like how fucking atrocious and such pieces of shit they are. I am aware of that. I'm targeted out of the game every time. Really? See, that reminds me of like Just like normal board games, bro. Some board games piss people off so bad. I played a lot of board games as a kid, and some people got mad, dude. Like throwing the board kind of mad. Me when Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon made cards. Truth. Oh, thanks, Soul. I appreciate it. I hope you're good. I hope you're doing fine. Scalpels are the worst part of physical TCG. Yeah. Yeah. You playing Monopoly? I used to. I didn't even understand Monopoly back then. Like, not fully, I guess. I didn't understand money as a kid, so... So we played it with our own rules, kinda. Pokemon TCG has a scalper issue, but legit if you buy the cards themselves from secondary sales instead of going for packs of cards, it's still very affordable. Well, I guess if you don't go for cards that are like specifically made to be expensive, or like specifically expensive. Got to play the Hololive TCG with some JP guys after I got some cards there. They're super nice and helped me understand it, even if I was using a translator for some cards. That's so sweet. Wait, Zephyr, do you speak Japanese? I have several cards that force you to get rid of your entire hand and redraw, and when you gotta redraw 7 cards, and you take 2 to 4 damage per card. I tend to get hated for it. I don't blame them, honestly. That's such a... God, you're such a fucking Teemo player, dude. Don't get me started with Magic the Gathering scalpers. Man, is there scalpers in every, like, TCG community? I'm gonna assume yes, because there's always gotta be... It's because companies always produce those special rare cards, and that drives up the price, and then it becomes its own fucking market, dude. I mean, I know Pokemon cards themselves aren't even expensive. Like if you just buy a pack, they aren't expensive. It's just... Oh my god. Damn. Digibuzz is very niche. Yeah, I believe that. Just give it some time. I'm sure they'll have their own scalpers. I think it comes with age. The older things get, the more likely there's gonna be scalpers, because they're gonna have collabs. They're gonna have, or not necessarily collabs, but they're gonna do these special cards, and then the people who have those special cards in a few years, how do you say, the existence of scalpers has always existed, I'm going to assume. It comes with the aggro, but it's existed for quite a while, I'm going to assume, with the multiple things, right? But with people being more and more aware of scalpers existing, more and more people are going to buy like those like special cards, you know? Like, for example, the Yu-Gi-Oh! For example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like, we're making only, I don't know, this card only for this pack, and this pack is gonna be gone in a month. People are gonna buy the shit out of that pack, right? So it creates this double entendre, I guess, where people are trying to avoid scalpers by buying it themselves, and then they become scalpers. I'm just talking. You're free to join the conversation. I hear that Pokemon are printing a lot more cards now to stop scalpers, so they're moving to the One Piece TCG. Dude, every anime needs to have a TCG now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of bad example because they reprint cards heavily. Yeah, I've actually heard of that. I'm not very much in the TCG scene, but I have seen it. I've seen like some scalpers. I've seen some information about it. To be fair, Magic the Gathering has collector versions of the collab boxes where they have a different version and foil versions, so the card values will go up like 4 times the normal price. Jesus Christ, that like you create the market for it. I understand exclusivity is cool until people become predatory with it. I just say fuck that and print my old cards to play with friends until the ink is out, and then you realize how much more expensive printing your own cards is. Just draw your own cards, dude. Yeah, people just miss out on it, which I think is really sad. It's crazy to me how expensive some cards get. It's crazy to me how to some people a $50 card isn't even expensive. It's like, dude, it's one card that's already $50. That's insane to wrap my head around. I mean, the concept of something being exclusive and being expensive isn't insane, and I know it. It's just, I don't know. I should try you for one of my cards. What are you gonna replace me with? I managed to get the Surge for Sephiroth and Tifa versions. See, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume that's really expensive. I don't mind collectors. Like, I feel like collectors are in the low bar of being the enemy, because they do it for a reason, right? They don't do it for predatory reasons. It sucks for them too, right? I'm sure they want to just get a card on their own, like by their own luck. I'm sure they try, but if these fucking scalpers just buy the shit out of them so they can't get it, ugh. I think the casual people are more important than a collector. I agree with you. Players should always come first. I agree. I think players should always come first, because in the end, cards are made to be played. But I can't understand a collector buying an expensive card. It shouldn't be supported, but how are they gonna get their hands on one, you know? If the company isn't gonna print more, what are they gonna do? Fancy versions, the Sephiroth on release was 1,200, Tifa's like 300. How much is it now? Cars are to drive. Yeah, I will never wrap my head around people who have like a garage with 10 cars and they just like never drive. With Pokemon, people are getting caught up in the wave of unboxing videos and pull videos and get tunnel vision on opening packs when services like TCG Player and eBay you can just buy with the cards you want instead of gambling on it. But that's what people want. People want the gambling. People want it's an addiction. It's an addiction. Watching it and doing it yourself, it's an addiction. People are like, it's just opening cards. Yeah, but the idea behind opening the cards for these people is the money behind it, and that's gambling. And you can have an addiction to that no matter in what form the gambling comes. If you have an addiction to gambling, it's an addiction to gambling. Should have seen the prices at TCG shops in Japan. Some are going for around 2,000 euros. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. That's some people's like 3 or 3.5 months rent. Holy fuck. Gambling has become too normalized and people don't understand how TCG packs can feed that addiction. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's kid friendly. It looks kid friendly. Kid friendly-fying things doesn't make it okay. The same with loot boxes that you can buy with real life money. My friend pulled a $2,000 card. God damn. I think what makes me sad is when things devolve into such have such like shitty, how do you call it? What was the name? Motivations. Have such shitty motivations to do something. Whenever something exists and then money gets involved, it's like pillows, aunt? The hell you mean aunt? You from like Asia where you call everyone aunt? God, that sounds like such a racist asshole. Are you from Asia? Dude, I swear. I might have a pillow item actually. I don't think I do. No, sorry to disappoint. I'm sorry. I have a bed though. Race guesser? Now what in the world is that? Here, there's a pillow. Now what in the world is a race guesser? No, that's asking to get banned, bruh. Etho guesser. It's actually a thing. You know, I'm really not surprised. Etho guesser. No, I'm gonna ethno. Ooh. I'm gonna get canceled for playing that. And have lost them all? Yeah, bro. I gave up. I give up on NA, dude. Alright, I'm doing it right now, off screen. I'm actually pretty shit at this. Ooh, I'm kind of ass at this, I'm not gonna lie. I've never even heard of this place. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. She is colorblind. Shut up, dude. No. That was a really good guess on me though. It was Native Americans, and I went to like near Texas, and it was like a few kilometers away. Okay, but like where else are you gonna find natives? It's in the name. Come on, I'm not racist for that. I'm not, I swear. Oh my, Madagascar? I thought only penguins. Not bad. Oh lord. No. Where is this at? Oh. Guys, I'm actually not that bad. What's your fave manga? That's a great question. I liked Blue Exorcist. Ooh, where is this? Oh my god, I'm actually so bad at this. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, this is me being surprised at how shit I am. Congratulations, you scored an average of 1,350 over 10 rounds in today's ethno guesser. You had 2 perfect rounds. You scored in the top 88% of today's players. Yeah, I'm kind of bad. So I'm not racist. I'm not colorblind. You guys are so mean. You guys just, you can't prefer. There's like some people who will actually base it on that. There's a lot of countries where people are dark skinned. They have darker skin just because it's warm, or that's why there's a lot of sun. That's why you read manga? For what? Being racist? What does this have to do with anything? Me picking New York City for every single one. It could be right. True! You can't see colorblind. That is the... I don't think I understand that sentence, actually. I'm off to go leak government details on the War Thunder forums to win an argument. Yeah, okay, good luck, bro. Fun fact, Africa is the most racially diverse continent. Listen, I don't know the different, categories of races, so I can't comment on that. Not racist confirmed. Phew! Phew! The only time I guessed right was German and Native American. But also German, I live in Germany. And also Native American, it's in the name. And like, come on. Now wait to be canceled for not being racist. Legit, I'm waiting for it, yeah. You had 2 perfect rounds and it's the most obvious ones. It's in the name, bruh. I cannot. Mine empty? Mine? No, not at all. I wish. Oh my god, I can't wait to empty my mind after stream. Too many thoughts again. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Hearing the voices again? Yeah. Don't puke your thoughts. No, I'm gonna get in bed and watch cat videos to detox. You are more likely to get cancelled by talking shit behind a VTuber's back than being colorblind. What? Where's that? What? What? How would you get cancelled by being colorblind? Twitlonger. My friend is colorblind. It was really hard for me to come out with this, but my friend turned out to be colorblind and he didn't tell me anything. I found out when I tried to show him an image. And I can't believe what place we have gone to that people think it's okay to be colorblind. It was really hard for me to open up about this. Google Docu, that shit is so unfunny, bro. VTuber community. People saying VTuber community just makes me mad, bro. It's the VTuber space. It's just multiple communities in one, like, thing, you know? I don't have anything to do with other VTubers. And I choose to be like that. You know what I mean? That face when you can't tell Belgian... That feeling, I'm sorry. That feeling when you can't tell Belgian from a French cancelled. Well, it's just gonna be the Belgians and the French who care. I have some names in my head that I won't say. I don't even try to think about it anymore, man. I've had a few assholes be assholes to me. And listen, I get mad very quickly. So I just try not to get mad anymore. So I just avoid what makes me mad. Everything makes me mad. The phone get mad. You're just too smart for me, bro. No stress is more healthy for your heart. Well, you guys heard it. Don't stress me out. Well, okay, what? Being colorblind is racist because your invalidation lived oppression. What is... It could be worse. I'm touching you, dude. Oh, invalidating... Oh, I see. No shit, I've heard that. Well, then you were being trolled. For sure, bro. I wish people can't be that stupid. Oh, people can be that stupid. Unfortunately, yeah. Is there even a difference between trolling and rage baiting? It's the more it's the new word people use. It's like Coomer is now Gooner instead of Coomer. What it used to be. Your date of birth. Yeah, basically. Rage bait the new? Oh, you guys do without even trying, believe me. But also you're rage baiting somebody who's mentally ill, so it's really not a feat. It's like saying, guys, the veteran, I blew up a fucking stick of dynamite outside of his house. Guy's freaking out. Pff, fucking loser. What? Okay. Level of effort it takes to achieve the goal, it doesn't. If you're gonna be an asshole, people are gonna get upset. It's not rocket science, dog. People make it seem like they're fucking like pulling the greatest moves the internet has ever seen, and it's just the basic, look at me, I'm a dickhead, look at me. They have like a clown nose on and everything going, ho ho ho, you're gonna get mad. That's what rage baiting looks like to me, bruh. Little clown jumping around in front of me. Made you look. That's what real rage baiting was back then. The made you look thing, that was actual rage bait. That's when people knew how to make others mad without having to be assholes to do it. Either you lost the game. I wonder, do you think some people are still doing that? I wonder if people are still doing that. There's gotta be, right? There's no way. No way people forgot about that. And they didn't even do it on purpose. Playing a league is you rage baiting yourself, man. It's like clockwork, bro. You get into the game and you're already mad. You could have predicted this from the beginning, man. You really could have. What if you get into the game because you're a man? How does that? What? What are you talking about? No. That's called rage queuing. What you're talking about, Shima, is actually something that has existed for a while. It's called rage queuing. Ow, my fucking knee. People rage queue all the time. But they don't do it because, like, they're not like, I'm mad, I'm gonna queue now. It's more like, I'm mad and I'm gonna keep queuing and I'm gonna fucking lose every game because I'm mad. Yeah, it's called rage queuing. It's pretty bad. Like, you can tell very much by someone's performance if they're rage queuing or not. Yeah. Okay. Dog shit mouse? What game are you playing? Yeah, it's more like not actively being mad at the game. It's being like the game you're playing. It's being pissed off at how the game went, and then, oh my god, I just dropped something. And then just being upset because of how the game went. Like, it happens to a lot. It happens to me sometimes. It's just I fucking hate League so much that I don't even queue that much anymore, or queue at all, essentially. Boring ass fucking game. Shitty ass fucking game. Fuck that stupid game. What you making for dinner tonight? Oh, that's actually, I might make some tortellini. Tortellini, something. I don't remember what it was called. One of them too. With a beef. Your ass rage queues almost every game. Bro, the last time you played games with me was last year, and I'm not even talking like as a joke last year. It was like quite a bit ago. Italian food? It's one of the most processed foods at this point that is easy to make. Happy New Year. And that's still kind of like good in quality. Sorry, I don't want Italians to get mad at me now. Speaking of, I am gonna watch cat videos. And make tortellini. And that's what I will do. Back to the regular. Hey. When a day is bad, you just gotta watch some cat videos and you'll be fine. That's how it works. Anime videos in general? Yeah, I mostly like cat videos, but I do get small animals, just in general. Come in it. Maggi ravioli? I don't even know what that is. No, I'm making like actual food. Cause I know what muggy is, but I'm guessing that's like a ready to eat thing? No, I'm making food myself. Maggi, I know what muggy is, but I've never heard of maggi ravioli, bruh. Okay. Anyways. I am done for now. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you to everyone who tried really hard not to be annoying. And I hope you have a good day. Bye bye and see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye bye.